Good evening.
Hi.
How we going? Can you hear us all right? Hopefully so.
Hopefully.
How's everyone doing?
Yeah, let us know if you can hear us.
Sorry, we're having some technical difficulties at our end. I think we're all sorted though. G'day. G'day, study boy. How are you?
Hi.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Whoa, straight out the gate. Bevan.
Bevan, what's going on?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's really kind of you. Thank you.
Wow. Don't know what to say, mate.
Yeah.
Thank you. Wow. I'll buy the kids ice creams.
Yeah, I reckon.
Bevan was saying this week that it was like, how hot was it, Bevan, in Aussie where you were? Like 40 degrees or something? Wow. Something like that.
Oh my
when
goodness.
we were complaining about like 30-degree weather. And he was saying it was like 40 where he was or something. So, G'day, John. How are you? Thank you.
Hi, Kiwi Wanderers.
Hey, TJ. How are you? Karen, how's it going? Hey, Shannon and family. How are you?
Hi.
That four-wheel drive track looked cool. You should watch your latest video.
Yeah. Really neat.
Look, you're tempting me to go up there now. Except for the however many Ford crossings it was. 45 degrees. There you go. 45 degrees Celsius. In Australia. That's crazy. I was watching the leopards latest and those voices in the background. I just...
What's that?
Yeah. Good evening, Catherine. Study boy, Gisborne 33, yeah.
Wow.
It was even hot down here. We're in Dunedin at the moment.
Yeah.
And when we arrived, we were surprised how hot it was.
I
didn't realise got this warm down here.
No, I know. It's been roasting.
Nevis Valley Road, yeah. Got to check it out. Study boy, Gisborne's nice, eh? We really like around there. We did that whole East Cape once upon a time, and we want to take the kids back around there.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice spot around there.
We took Harvey around, but he doesn't remember. He was too young.
Yeah.
Welcome, Geo's Gaming from the Philippines.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Hope everyone's doing well.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've been on here.
Yeah,
Probably the Christmas giveaway.
Yeah.
We actually haven't filmed much in the last few weeks, as you'll find out this weekend. All the stuff we've kind of been putting out was like pre-Christmas, eh?
Yeah, we haven't actually got to the new year yet.
Yeah, we're a bit behind. There you go. It's been over 50 degrees 3 years ago.
Wow.
I don't know how you deal with 50 degree weather.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Hi, Mr. Kiwi.
How you going? What were we talking about? Yeah, so we had a bit of a Christmas break.
Yeah.
Hung out with Chelsea's sister and her family.
Yeah, it was really neat.
Yeah.
Really good.
Where did we go?
We went to Kaikoura and Henma. Henma was a lot of fun, but really hot. 2 days at the pools and we all got sunburnt. No matter how much we tried to stay out of the sun, it was just not possible. And packed in like sardines at the campground.
The top 10 there.
Yeah. Over New Year's, but no, it was good fun.
Yeah. New video out this weekend, and we're kind of getting back into this year now, which is nice. Chilled out in Methven after that.
Yeah.
Kind of hung around there for a bit, and Tekapō with Shannon, Rad Road Adventures, hung out with them.
Yeah, it was so cool catching up with their family and having some good times on the lakes. It was good.
And we've been in Dunedin for a week, so it's been good.
Yep. My parents arrive on Sunday. My parents and my nephew, and they are renting a motorhome. And we're going to go to the Catlins for the next week with them, which is exciting. I've been wanting to go to the Catlins for a long time, so it's going to be good to find out.
Yeah, pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Never really been. We've never been further south than Dunedin. This is it, I suppose.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Everything from here on down is going to be new to us, so it's cool.
Pretty exciting. What have we done with the kids? They're in bed, believe it or not.
Yeah. early night for them tonight. Harvey was resisting it because he wanted to join the live, and you guys know how that goes.
As entertaining as that is for you guys, it's not so great for us. So yeah, we just chucked them all in the car and drove up the road, and they fell asleep, which is nice.
Luckily, there's some kids at the NZMCA park here, and they were all running around after dinner and wore each other out, so it was good.
Yeah.
It's always nice when you have other kids around when you're camping, especially for Harvey. He's been missing his mates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another family here, which is nice. Yeah. What else we got going on here? Yeah, there's actually quite a bit here to do in Dunedin, Karen. It's quite surprising. We went out and did Tunnel Beach.
Yeah.
Which was pretty cool, eh? Pretty amazing.
Hard work climbing back up that hill in the heat with the girls on our backs, but no, it was really neat.
Yeah, it was pretty neat.
Yeah.
I was wondering if I had a photo of that, but I don't think I do. And yeah, the Catlins, got a bunch of tips off Shannon about where to go, and it's a funny place, the Catlins, because it's like it's so big.
Yeah,
it's not like you just drive to the middle of it and explore it. You kind of got all these spots all over the place.
Yeah, lots of beaches and waterfalls and places to go to, but all quite backcountry from what I've heard. Not a lot of dump stations. And
not a lot of water and stuff. So.
Yeah,
so we'll do that for the next week, eh? Are they here for a week or 10 days? A week, okay. Yeah,
it's going to be a bit of a shock for my dad because he did not want to rent a motorhome. He wanted to he wanted to stay in a hotel. So he likes his long showers, and it's gonna it's gonna be interesting.
But a cool way to see the Catlins.
It is, yeah.
We actually looked at accommodation there, but there wasn't heaps, eh?
There's the Whistling Frog Resort, which they could have got like a apartment or a cabin at, but we could have done day trips from there, and that was an option. So, but Mum and Will, my nephew, were really excited about I guess getting a taste of what we've been doing for the last year, so that'll be cool. So Catlins. Amy, Nugget Point is on the list. Heaps of people have said that it's a really cool spot.
Chelsea's got a bit of a list going, which is good.
I made a Google Map
list.
Yeah. So we'll work on
that. We've got a Nugget Points on. That's the lighthouse, I think, isn't it? Yeah, that's on the list. So we're kind of excited about that. That'd be nice. Then we're going to go to Invercargill for a bit and see what's in Invercargill.
Yeah, we've got a few things lined up, so it's going to be fun. Harvey's excited.
Yeah, should be good. It's nice and warm down here as well. I'm quite surprised.
Yeah.
Been watching us since you were 10, barefoot boy.
Wow, that's so cool. Thank you.
We actually thought tonight we would watch our first ever video.
Yeah.
And when I just pulled it up on the screen before, because I try not to watch it because I don't know. I don't like it. I don't feel good when I watch it. And it said 4 years ago, which was quite surprising.
Yeah. And I had a Facebook memory come up today that said we had our first weekend away in Rosy 1 5 years ago today. So that's kind of cool.
Oh, so we'll watch that in a little bit. As cringy as that is, we'll watch.
You guys can join us and laugh along.
Oh, good point. Download the offline maps.
Yes.
Yeah. Solid point.
Yeah. We will not forget this time.
Stunning beaches in the Catlins. Great walking. Yeah, it looks good. It looks really awesome.
Yeah.
We're also busy planning a bit of a Stewart Island adventure.
Yes.
Trying to figure all the logistics out of that. And
with 3 kids and
ferry crossings, and
we're not having a vehicle at the. Well, we're hoping we'll get a car with the apartment we're booking. But then there's car seats, and the logistics of it all is a lot harder than just going. We just go somewhere in the caravan. So
it looks like I think it'd be a shame for us to come all the way down here and not go over to Stewart Island. So we're going to go over for a few nights and just got to figure it all out.
Yeah.
It looks pretty cool. We were surprised how big it was, once you look at it on Google Maps. And then you realize you can only drive around one really small part of it.
Yeah.
But that'll be exciting. Thank you. Yeah, 5K subscribers.
Yay.
Pretty good. Good milestone.
Oh, Ben
Ben.
Dyack. Yes,
Oh,
we
yeah.
know you guys.
I was wondering who the barefoot boy was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for the super chat.
Yeah. Thank you.
How far to Stewart Island? It's a good question. I think it's an hour and a half on the ferry.
Something like
Or an
that.
hour.
Yeah.
If you look at a map of New Zealand, it's the little island
Right
at the bottom. But I don't think it's as bad as the crossing. Just looking at our map on our wall, which is not to scale. Yeah, I think it's about an hour and a half, and you go on one of those kind of.
It's a passenger ferry.
Passenger ferry, yeah.
We looked at taking our car across because
we had a bright idea.
We didn't know.
Yeah.
We don't know. We don't know what we're doing with Stewart Island, and it basically said if you take your car across, you don't really bring it back. It goes over and stays there. I think there's a freight boat that goes over twice a week to bring supplies to the island. It's not really a long weekend kind of boat.
Yeah, it should be. I mean, it looks stunning though. We another family we met a while back. How long did they do? A couple of weeks, sorry.
Yeah.
Our house sitting there.
3 weeks, I think. They said you become a local after 2 weeks.
Yeah. It looked pretty amazing.
Yeah, there's water taxis that can take you around to all the different spots. It looks really cool.
Snorkeling and stuff. So yeah, lots of wildlife.
Fun.
Apparently where you can just go out at night and see kiwis, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, someone saw one during the day there recently, which is rare because, nocturnal. But
So pretty pumped for that. That'll be exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, cheers, Adam. West Coast videos were helpful.
Nice.
Yeah, for sure. Back up in north.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had quite a nice trip on the West Coast. It was it's quite quiet and took us a while in the end to do the whole thing.
It did. It did.
Yeah.
We did it in 3 goes. 3 goes to do it. We're just bouncing around to visit family in between. So, yeah, not the most direct route, but it was good fun.
Like it the way it's really neat down there.
Different pace of life down there. Eh?
Yeah.
Don't forget Money Island when you're down in Invercargill.
I think is that the
Monkey Island? Money
is that
Island?
Monkey Island? Is that the Catlins?
I don't know.
We'll Google that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thanks. We'll have a look.
Oh, here you go. Fort Rose, beginning of. We should need to write this down.
Oh, yeah. Fort Rose is on the list. Yeah.
Ah, perfect. For when your parents are there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. Freedom camping.
Yeah.
I'm going to take them off grid. We're hoping the rental motorhome
I don't know.
has a somewhat decent battery.
Hopefully it's better than the one that your parents had when they came down. We'll see. It's a different company, so fingers crossed.
Yeah, and we're getting plenty of sun at the moment, so hopefully, yeah. Hopefully it's sunny. They get lots of solar.
Yeah.
Because some of those rental motorhomes don't have the greatest amount of it was Monkey Island.
Monkey Island. Yeah.
Sort of battery solar setup.
Yeah. They're usually made for hopping around to campgrounds, so who knows what they're gonna get.
Oh well.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It'd be fun. Harvey's already asking if he can have a sleepover in their camper.
It just looks like lots of walks, I think, the Catlins and some nice beaches and stuff.
Yeah.
Waterfalls.
Yeah.
Should be good.
It will be neat.
Yeah.
I feel like we're getting to the business end of the trip now. There's not that much more left to do.
Yeah.
The South Island.
You'll see in this weekend's video, but we showed you a shot of our scratch map, which you probably heard us harp on about, but we scratch off all the places we've been in New Zealand, and we have like 6 places left or 7 places left out of 90 or something like that. So we're getting close, which is kind of exciting and kind of sad, eh?
Yeah, it's neat.
Yeah.
It's neat that we've had this opportunity to go and see all these places. But it's also kind of scary thinking of going back home afterwards. So I don't know. Yeah.
I like it though when people say to us, like, "Oh, you away on holiday?" And we're like, "Oh, we're just over a year now." And so, that's really great. Oh yeah, Shannon, I see they do the shark diving down there.
You had to remind him.
I forgot all about that. That's on my bucket list for sure.
Okay. I guess we.
I don't have. I can do it any other time, I suppose. That would be pretty fun.
While we're down.
Sorry, we're just drinking hot drinks in front of you.
Sorry. No gin for me tonight. I'm on antibiotics. I've got a throat thing at the moment, strep throat or something like that. I had an online GP consult today, which was interesting. Having to open my mouth and hold my phone up so the GP could have a look in my throat.
She wanted to see Chelsea's tonsils, so she had to like open her mouth and hold her camera up. That's the future though, eh? Online doctor's consults.
Yeah, it's actually really handy while we're on the road because we can't get to our GP that we're enrolled with, and it's really expensive to go to a different GP. And then I got an email from Southern Cross saying that they're offering free online GP consults until end of March. So yeah, give it a go. And then they sent a antibiotics prescription through to a chemist here in Dunedin, and it was great. Yeah. Worked out really well.
Easy as. Oh, thanks, Jade's Adventures. Super
thank
chat
you.
there. Appreciate that. Hope you're well, mate. Sounds like the motorhome will require substantial water. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't. Have you seen the specs of it?
No.
We'll find out. We do have extra water tanks, portable.
We could lend them our solar shower.
Yeah. Love to see a dad having a solar shower. In the Speedos.
Thank you.
You're too kind, mate.
Yeah, you are. That's sweet.
Yeah, we haven't had to worry. The only other place for water was the Sounds, when we went up towards French Pass.
That's right.
The Lane Bay. We basically knew like however much water we can take in is what we.
It's how long we can stay.
Yeah. So that was like took in our portable tanks, full tanks. We like didn't shower heaps that week.
We swam a lot.
Yeah, true. But we did quite a while. But yeah, it's a little bit different. I suppose if you're not used to saving water when you're doing the dishes and things, or having a short shower, it's a bit.
Yeah.
But we'll figure it out. There's a few dump stations in there.
There's a couple, yeah. And we might do a couple of nights at the campgrounds as well in between.
Have a proper shower.
Yeah.
Ooh, what a treat. Oh, Kiwi Wanderer, been the Sounds. Nice. Yeah, I saw your neighbour who has a helicopter in there, Looks pretty fancy.
Really?
Sounds are beautiful, I'd love to be able to sail and just cruise around.
Yeah. It's something we're going to work on when we get home, is learning to sail. Use the lake.
That might be a fun little thing to do, yeah. Maybe get a little boat at some stage. Yeah.
Rosy 4.
Home for us, Colin, is Taupo, which is smack bang in the middle of the North Island, New Zealand, if you're not from New Zealand. Big lake there. That's our home. G'day, Karen. Fairly new subscribers. Oh, no, you've been watching the early vids. Oh, no. Yeah, they're not great.
Bronson cringes hard at them.
I realized, like, the first one we ever did, we didn't even say.
We didn't talk a lot.
I just said hi, I'm Bronson. And some of them took so many takes. So, like, you'll see me talk and it's terrible, but I did like 15 takes of that. It was really bad. The audio sucks, the exposure sucks. At one stage, I got into like playing with the levels of colors in the video, and I would push the saturation up all the way.
So there's some very neon grass in some of the shots.
Yeah, it was definitely a learning curve.
Yeah.
So they're a bit cringy, those old, and sometimes people will comment on those older videos still, and they still watch them. And someone gave me a hard time recently saying like this wasn't a very good video.
Yeah. Oh, and someone said just because you have a drone, it doesn't make you a videographer.
Yeah. I was like, oh, come on, it's the first video, man. Be nice. But yeah, thank you. Appreciate you sharing it around.
Yeah.
Oh, Fiona, full time now.
Woohoo.
A huge learning curve.
It does take a bit to get used to the idea of it. You know, The more you use, the more work it is for you. But yeah.
like where we are now, we're in an NZMCA park, and literally just there's a dump station just over there. So we've just been like, stuff it. We'll have longer showers.
Yeah.
And
kids can have a bath again tonight.
Yeah. And then just cart the water back and forth. But it kind of makes you appreciate how much water you do use, especially when you're at home. But a long shower is also nice.
Yes.
But you kind of get used to it.
For that.
For sure. Oh, thank you. You're too kind. We'll watch that one in a sec. It's quite funny as well. Excuse me. In those earlier videos, I've got like a big scab here on my face. And my brother and I got into those racing drones, the little drones that you fly around. And we were flying one day and he landed his in the grass and it was kind of stuck in the grass. And I went over and picked it up and I put it down on the ground, and then he took off and it flicked up and hit me in the face. The blades did, and sliced my face open. So the first few months of videos, I've just got this big scab on my face, which somehow didn't scar, I realized. But yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, we also decided to start a YouTube channel when I was 8 months pregnant with our first child. So, didn't really think through how much work it was going to be, but it's been good.
Yeah, FPV drones for sure. Yeah, we had the goggles and everything. We had a house garage fire years ago, and I lost all my drones and planes and everything. But yeah, it was
a fun learning curve with the insurance company that decided they needed to be insured as aircraft.
Yep. We had a bit of a battle trying to get stuff replaced, but I had some really nice planes and drones and stuff, some big drones as well. But lost it all, unfortunately, and never really got back into it after that. Oh, there you go. Monkey Island's named after a type of winch used to. A monkey wrench. Monkey winch.
Monkey winch.
I thought that said boots. To pull like gum boots out of the. Like, what? It's like one of those places, Shannon, where they launched the boats, the tractors and stuff. That's kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
Like near the big fishing boat. Oh, Debbie, thanks for asking. How's my fungus? All gone. Was all in here. Yep, thank you.
For those that didn't know, do you want to explain that?
I thought I had dry skin for months and months. And
thought he had eczema.
Eczema, yeah. I went to a pharmacy after about 6 months, and she said that I had ringworm. So there you go. And cleared up in a couple of weeks. Yeah, just looking out for it. Look at that, just caring. Yeah, it's been fine, thank you.
Yeah.
I was trying everything, We were I was cutting up bread, cutting up
changing
dairy.
our laundry powder.
Yeah, I thought maybe my t-shirts might be rubbing on there, So we went to a real sensitive eco laundry powder, which doesn't really clean your clothes.
Turned all our white clothes yellow.
Yeah. For some reason. I stopped having milk for a few weeks, and I was like, nothing's working, and then just some ringworm. There you go.
Yep.
All right, I think we should watch this video.
Can I just have a disclaimer at the start? Before we start laughing.
At your fringe. If anyone ever watched the show, what was that show? What's her name?
I know who you mean. You used to give me so much crap for it when I had the fringe.
Zooey Deschanel. That's her.
Except not anything.
Who's that
yeah.
It's Jess.
Not nearly as attractive. Especially when we're in the bus and it's dry shampoo for blunt fringe. So yeah.
Yeah. So
just having a laugh at myself before you have a laugh at me.
Kelsey's got a fringe and I've got a scab on my face. All right, by the power of the internet, let's see if this works.
Yeah.
Here's some modern. Here we go. Oh, this is going to be great. I'd like to just take a moment to appreciate the intro as well.
Oh, yeah.
Just check. Just tell me if you can hear audio on it too.
Ooh.
It helps if I don't sit on the keyboard, eh? What the heck's going on there?
Here we go.
Can you guys hear that all right?
Oh yeah, Rosie won.
Can you guys hear
Good morning,
that?
guys. I'm Bronson, this is my wife Chelsea, and this is our bus Rosie, and welcome to Adventures with Rosie. So currently in Thames, and we're heading up the west coast of the Coromandel
guys hear that all right?
Peninsula, and heading to Fantail Bay tonight.
Ah, sweet. How's that for a shot, eh? Wow.
There's Harvey in my tummy off to the left.
I was so proud of my GoPro skills here, and everyone else told me it makes them feel sick.
Yeah, it makes me feel car sick. Like, ooh, time lapse.
Just terrible.
Half an hour.
Real cool road though. There you go. Slow that down. Nice. This is,
So we took a small detour off
you can
the
see
drive
my
up to
exposure
Fantail
skills
Bay,
weren't the greatest.
and we are at Driving Creek Railway. It's the longest, as far as I'm aware, longest model railway in New Zealand.
We need to go back here.
Ride is
We do.
an hour long.
The kids would
So we're
love
just
it.
Waiting around now to see if we can get on the 2 o'clock train.
Kind of a funny thing to do without kids, but only waddling down the path.
Oh, look at that. It's
I look
actually
very excited to be there.
I remember being really small, eh?
Yeah.
This is back when I used to use terrible music as well. That was quite skippy.
You used to get a lot of people commenting saying they thought the video was skipping.
Oh.
Oops. Water.
That's the size of the train right there that goes up and down the hill, and you do basically a whole bunch of switchbacks, and takes you right at the top of the hill. It's quite neat. Yeah, go get another shot, eh? Oh, look at that shot. Supermarket trolley. Yeah. Oh, yeah, what's the exposure on that? It was about 1,000, I think. Look at that green as well.
Ruby's joining us.
Oh, g'day, darling. One thing I should point out quickly is we're 3 minutes into a 5-minute video, and I've told you nothing about where we are, how to get there.
Our channel.
The channel. So back in the day, we were terrible at giving any sort of information or value to the videos, other than like we thought, yeah, we'll just film what we're doing and people will love it. Yeah, this is Mummy and Daddy in here. Watch, see if you can see Mummy. Oh, you get that out again.
Yeah,
that's good, man.
we need to see more of that.
It's a really long gravel road though.
Oh,
We're on a mission from God.
It's fun. I like it.
you reckon?
I really like this video. Oh, there we go.
That's when Bronson pulled over and I had to drive for a bit so he could fly behind us.
Cool road though. That.
Then we're in the bus. Yeah. That was our old Rosie.
Good, keep that shot going. Keep going. There you go.
Alrighty, we made it to Fantail
Got
Bay.
the
This
beers
place
out.
is pretty beautiful.
Didn't even
Pretty
brush my hair for
long,
that one.
Dusty road to drive up, but
Oh, there's some exposure for you. Beautiful boy. That's smooth.
You know, no,
Oh, this is terrible.
no, you know, no, no, you know, no. Won't you, won't you, won't you,
Shot back to this. I'll just go nice slowly over your head. There you go.
Darling, darling, how you feel?
So smooth.
Won't you knock that down? Won't you, won't you, won't you do?
Look at how annoying this song is.
Darling, how you feel? Won't you knock that down?
What do you reckon?
Oh wow, look at
Won't
that.
you, won't you, won't you do?
It has got a vibe.
I used to like the music even though I'd get a hard time for it, but it's very like kind of skippy and jumpy.
You never lie down?
Oh, that was
No.
terrible. You can come hang out if you want though.
Come hang out.
You want to jump over here? What do you reckon? Great
we
video?
Made any improvements?
It's not better than yours, Shannon. No way. At least you know how to hold the camera still. The funny thing is that's the same camera that I have now. Was it? I think it was, yeah.
Mm.
The Sony A6500. A7S3 is a very decent camera though. Good work. Yeah, come here, Dal. Come here. We're just talking to people on the internet.
Yeah, you want to give them a wave?
It's a strange thing. Yeah, you can't see them, but they're there. And we're just
Say
talking to them.
hi. Yeah. No.
Yeah, Lee likes a fringe. There you go. At the time, I was real stoked with those drone shots because I'd sit in the front seat and fly. They were all right.
I'd get yelled at if I went above 40 kilometers an hour on the road because you couldn't keep up.
Yeah.
Didn't matter if I had traffic behind me and was
'Cause
not allowed to go any faster.
There's another video where I crashed my drone because Chelsea had traffic up behind her and we were hooning along and I was flying. The battery warning was just like going like 1% battery.
You told me when it had 1 minute remaining.
I said,
and I
I'll
was
just
like,
pull
well, I've
over.
got nowhere to pull over.
And then I saw that I was watching on the screen and then I just saw that drone flip upside down. The camera just flipped upside down and then it disappeared. So, yeah.
Yeah. Not many drone shots in the videos after that, hey?
Oh, Colin liked it. No, my drones, yeah.
Hmm.
Not cool to drive that road. Oh, yeah. The gravel road. It's an interesting road, eh? It's quite beautiful up there, but we didn't come across anyone, eh? And so it was kind of, I could imagine if you did or if it was washed out, it wouldn't be that great. But
we timed it well, actually, because there was a camping group that ended up in Port Jackson at the same time as us.
Oh, that's right.
And that would not have been nice to meet them on the road because there was about 20 vans traveling with that.
Cool spot though. That was that should, yeah. If you're ever traveling Coromandel, it's well worth going up there.
We'll be going there again.
You basically drive for a good hour up a gravel road, but there are plenty of pull-off bay. It was pretty well maintained, actually. I think just the first couple of trips in the caravan we're like pretty nervous about towing. Yeah, going right back to the first video. Yeah, you're right. It is good to see that improvement, eh? I've often thought of maybe like pulling them down because they're not the greatest.
Not as polished as you'd like them to be.
Oh, but even now they're not that polished. But I think you're right. I think it you can
adds to the journey, right?
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Like some of those older videos have like 3,000 or 4,000 views and still get viewed.
Yeah.
You know? That video we made about the table you've heard us talk about before, where we installed a table leg that has over 100,000 views now. That gets viewed all the time. It's crazy. So
yeah. You can't tell which ones are gonna go.
Yeah, exactly right. Can't have been too bad. Yeah, true. Haven't scared you off yet.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Gravel with washouts. Oh, wow.
crazy.
The second half of that trip actually up the Coromandel, we had to go home because
Flooding.
it was flooding. We stayed in a campground in Whitianga, was it?
Mm.
So it was like beautiful sunny weather for the first half a week, and then we sat for a campground for 2 days in Whitianga, and then we basically told, like, if you don't leave now, you won't be able to get out for a while.
Yeah, and I was
We're
8
gonna-
months pregnant, and I was like, I don't really want to be helicoptered out
Yeah,
if I go into labour. So
there's probably a hospital in Whitianga, in fairness, isn't there?
yeah,
Or a doctor's surgery or something.
yeah. I remember when we were driving that road up to Port Jackson, I was like, should we be doing this this soon to it? But
I remember the midwife not being that into it. Eh?
yeah, no, she wasn't thrilled.
Yeah. I could show you the camera. Where is it? Oh. I don't know. Might be in the laundry. Yeah, that can be done. Oh. Bit strange, eh? There's people there. See the questions on the side? I think you're right, Debbie. And I guess the funny thing with YouTube is it's like you're not like it is the journey, right? It's not where like there's not sort of any end goal, like what 10,000 subscribers or like I don't know, like it is the journey, and it is, you know, yeah, it's an odd thing. It's an odd thing to try and sort of think about, like just documenting part of your life for what sort of end, but I guess now that we've kind of realized that it's maybe more about trying to give more value back or be helpful or you know, provide information about going to places or whatever, then there's kind of some good stuff on that, I suppose. So yeah,
And it's fun for the kids to watch back as well. I mean, Harvey, so many of our trip he doesn't remember, and he watches the videos back and he thinks it's pretty cool. So.
Barefoot Boy, not as nice as your camera, but just a lens cap on. Sony A6500 with a 10 to 18 on it, just a nothing fancy lens, but yeah, Rode mic, little cage, sort of does the trick. It does have stabilization built into it, but it's not as good as the yours probably does as well, but not as good as the GoPro and stuff. So we just have a GoPro 9 as well, which we use for driving shots and underwater shots and things. But yeah, just kind of small enough that I can carry around, you know, like without, I don't want too much more gear than that sort of thing. A couple of batteries. Yeah.
No, changing mine. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, 100%. It's the experience. You're right. And I mean, a lot of it is like what you kind of see is just most stuff now is just one take. So like we won't like go, let's, you know, we just don't really have the time. Like if we're out exploring, it's like
that's the point. We don't have the time now.
oh, but
to
it's not
spend
really
20
what
takes.
it's not really what it's about either.
No,
you know,
yeah.
like it's not about you know, perfect travel video. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, that's a good question.
Ooh.
Just go down all roads, I reckon.
I mean, the ones that are like gravel road that's really corrugated can be hard, but
If you go slow,
Hmm.
I think when you start out towing a caravan, you're like, oh, I don't want to go down any gravel roads or anything, and then you kind of
yeah. At the start of this trip, you were very dark on us traveling on any gravel roads.
and now we'll just go
Now we
wherever.
don't.
Yeah. Oh, you watch my video on cameras. I don't actually anymore because Harvey would steal the round charge batteries. Yeah, so a good tip for batteries is to if you got a stack of batteries, when you charge them, put a rubber band around them or a hair tie. So when you reach into your camera bag, you know which ones are charged and which aren't. But Harvey would just pull the rubber bands off them. So
Yep.
I don't bother. I just have charged ones in a pouch, and then if they're floating around the camera bag, they're uncharged. Oh wow, Dad took a lot of movies back in the late 40s, 50s. Wow. 15 minutes would have been huge back then as well.
Yeah. Wow.
It's pretty cool. And I think the kids will look back on it and enjoy it. I actually saw, I was watching something on YouTube about a photographer who goes around the Formula One around the world. And he had like one of those old cameras that you put like a slide in the top. You know, they concertina out.
Yeah.
And he had that. And he takes photos at all the Formula One races on that camera.
Really?
But all the drivers loved him because there was like a million photographers with their big lenses, and then there's him in the middle with this like wooden tripod in this big box, and they love to see what photos the camera produces, and he sends them to them and stuff. It's kind of cool.
I'll just sleep on my shoulder if you want, huh?
I also got another terrible video I'll show you guys one day, but I thought that I would it's a good way to put it. I thought that I would try and make like a really epic video. Like I think
the ramp.
I think like the Red Bull logo's in there and the GoPro logo. So we had this idea. There's a big river that comes out of Lake Taupo, the Waikato River, and we thought we'd build a ramp out of plywood and we'll jump off the ramp on our bikes.
I had no part of this. Just you say we, it was nothing to do with me.
And I thought we'll make like an intro where it's like slow motion hands on handlebars and drinking a Red Bull with the sun behind you and stuff. And I made the trailer and I added all these sound effects, like big booming sound effects. We built the ramp. I fell off going down the ramp and kind of scratched myself up. And
didn't actually go over the ramp, just
off.
Going down to the ramp.
Yeah.
You fell off.
And then some friends that did it got maybe like a meter of air. I thought I'll put it together one day and show you guys. It'd be terrible. Yeah. Got Caleb's attention. Yeah, the trailer's absolutely terrible.
So funny.
And I remember I was downloading these sound effect packs and I was playing around with like there's like booms and thuds and like real echoey like electric alien like kind of synth noises. And I'm like, I put in the logo, the Red Bull logo and the GoPro logo, making the logos glitch out and stuff. And I was like, oh, yeah. Maybe when we hit 10,000 subs, I'll show you that. Oh, g'day, Dad's in the chat.
Hi,
G'day, mate.
Granddad.
Just looking for Granddad, man.
You say hi, Granddad. No.
Oh my gosh. They were large reels underneath.
Okay.
What a shame, Bevan.
Oh.
Kind of interesting nowadays, with everything being so digital and
yeah.
I wonder what these kids will think though when they are like, our age, and they're watching this like, oh, Dad, that was only 1080p, filmed in. What's up with the colors of that? What was the exposure of that shot? Yeah, Red Bull Rampage, pretty much. I watched too many Red Bull edits and was like, I could do that. I'll put it up one day. Pretty terrible.
Pretty funny.
Yeah, I don't know. Funny's not a word I'd use. We also got a little bit of a surprise announcement that we've kind of half made in the next video, so make sure you stay tuned on Sunday. We hint as to what that might be, coming up, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
You right, darling? You want to go to bed?
You want me to up in bed too?
I don't.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got enough materials for a bloopers video.
Take a fair bit going through all the footage to put together.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm sure we do.
Cameras falling over and stuff. Another baby.
No. No.
Try and find a caravan with 4 bunks in it. You don't want a sister, eh? No.
She's got a sister. You've got a sister. Yeah.
No? Should you have another baby? Nah.
Do you reckon? Yeah?
Yeah, okay.
No. I agree.
Sunday night, usually 7 o'clock I post the videos. Yeah. Heading back down to Gisborne. Nice. Hopefully you can't hear that party across the road. There is, I think we're surrounded by like student flats or I don't know.
Yep.
Here in Dunedin, but there's been some massive parties across the road.
Yeah. We got to listen to the whole System of a Down album the other night.
Yeah, the old System of a Down playing. Oh, that's right. You got $4.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Wouldn't
Shannon's
recommend. Got 4 kids or 4 bunks, so just wouldn't recommend. Oh, it's roasting in here.
It is. Hot?
You hot?
Yeah.
Yeah. And some water?
You're grumpy and sleepy. Are you grumpy? You show everyone what's on your pajamas. Cows, eh?
Huh?
Pretty cows? Or is it Bambi?
Yeah.
It's Bambi?
Yeah.
Wow.
Say hi.
We should have played, is it Ruby or Piper?
Oh, yeah. Can anyone tell?
I think we said it was Ruby.
We said, yeah.
We are 1 year and 3 weeks in now.
Full time. 1 year full time.
And 3 weeks.
1 year and 3 weeks full time, but I mean, it's
Oh,
been
yeah, we did plenty of
5 years since we got the bus.
plenty of weekend adventures, eh? Yep. You weren't there. You weren't
No.
there. So yeah, just over a year now. Oh, the Super 8 movie camera. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Cool.
You see a few of them around, eh, in second-hand stores and stuff here
Yeah.
in New Zealand. Oh, oh.
Don't ruin a yawn.
She's just staring at herself. Oh, you did hear the students. I'm not surprised. Where there's like just a fence, a road, and then these flats, eh?
Yeah.
It's funny, Dunedin. Like it's funny to see so many students. Although I guess not this time of year, but when we were down here last time, I drove. I think I was just going to the supermarket, but I drove down a street where there was just like 100 students in the street, just like drinking. And it was like a Thursday night, and all that like doors were open and music was going. I was
Yeah.
like, where am I? I suppose, yeah. It's a big student city down here.
Yeah.
Living the dream, that's for sure. Yeah, we've had a nice time since Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been good, eh?
It's been
You happy?
really good.
You excited to go to Stewart Island? Yeah. Excited to see Nini and Pop?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna play in their camper van?
Yeah.
Yeah. Push all the buttons? Yeah. Turn all the switches on and off? Yeah. Open all the cupboards?
Are you gonna give Will a tickle?
Yeah.
You gonna get him?
No, Jade's Adventures. We don't have
Oh,
with
I
us.
wish.
Someone the other day, oh no, that was the other motorhome, eh? Someone said they saw our old motorhome.
No, I think. Oh, was it Rosie too? They saw.
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, we haven't seen the bus out and about.
Surprised actually, because
Yeah.
I thought we would have by now, but yeah, we basically couldn't. Even with Harvey, it was just too much effort. Take the table out that we had to put his car seat in, and then we had no storage, and it was just
Yeah, and it only had the U-shaped lounge at the back that turned into a bed at night.
yeah.
And you didn't like making the bed up fully because it was above the heater when you put the foot
Yeah,
board up.
that's right. Yeah, we got something stuck under there. Eh?
Yeah,
It was a nice bus though, actually, looking back
it
on
was
it.
neat. Yeah, just not for family.
Yeah, surprisingly, that's a video that still gets a lot of views as well. The tour of the old
tour
bus,
of it, yeah.
which is interesting. It's not the greatest, but I guess because it was a bus conversion, it was pretty cool. Oh, recreate Red Bull Rampage at your house. Oh, you guys bought land, didn't you?
That's right. Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm not much for jumping bikes. Yeah. We might have to go on a 6. Sorry, and get this one to bed. Hey,
No.
No? You want to stay up and chat to people?
You
Mm.
read out the questions then. Yeah. See, that's oh yep, new land, sweet.
Mm.
So that's pretty much our plan there. Next week, well,
Yeah.
Catlin's, Invercargill,
Stewart
Stewart Island,
Bluff.
Bluff. Is that down there as well?
That's where you go from to get to Stewart Island.
There you go. Lucky someone knows
Don't know
where we're
what's
going.
there yet. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we've got some Central Otago still to do as well. So we'll slowly start making our way back up,
Yeah.
A few places we want to go
Yeah.
to. No
A
real
couple of
plans.
places to go on their way back up, and then maybe, depending on how far into the year we are when we cross over on the ferry, we might do some in the North Island on our way home.
We also have to go back to Christchurch because Harvey broke one of the locker doors on the caravan. Properly snapped it, so
Snapped the hinge.
have to replace the whole door. A couple of hours labour, which is great. So we'll get that fixed as well, I think, because we can't use it. Oh, there you go. When I had my second baby, I was in the old Queen Mary Maternity Hospital, and we used to watch Students Shrunk. It's funny, eh? Like I was so surprised on like a Thursday night just to see them all out and about, and like just sitting in like windows and all the doors and windows of the houses were open.
Yeah.
And there was some security wandering around the sort of campus area, but how is it? I don't know. And you go to Pack and Save here in Dunedin on like a Wednesday, night or something when the students are here, and it's like it's all students and Pack and Save. It's quite funny. Oh yeah, we're gonna go to Sterling Point. Is that the? She going back to bed on her own.
I think she's contemplating climbing up into Harvey's bunk with him.
Don't go up there.
You climb that ladder. I see you.
Sterling Point, is that the lowest point in New Zealand, eh? It's like a lowest.
Mm.
Yeah, there's a lower.
Lowest point of the South Island.
I thought that was Slope Point. What am I thinking of? We're probably around northeast, actually. The NZMCA park here.
Leith Valley.
Leith Valley, yeah. Just as you start, just before, or the road that starts climbing up the hill out of Dunedin's just here. But it's funny, some terrible old flats and houses up here.
It reminds me of Arrow Valley in Wellington.
Yeah.
Where we used to live when we first went to Wellington, first moved to Wellington.
It's growing on me though, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Dunedin.
Dunedin's cool.
This looks
I
like
like
some character here and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. She's back. You did
Alright,
want to climb up.
we
and
might
see
get this
how-
one to bed. Thanks to all of you guys that have followed us along and
Yeah.
share the videos and tell your friends and family and stuff. We really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Big milestone for us. We don't really have any huge goals or anything for YouTube or anything like that. So it's kind of cool to tick off milestones.
I think as long as we're still enjoying it, then it's good.
Oh, Ruben's in the chat. Oh, we're not saying it's not. It's just that there's a lot of cold, damp houses up there.
In the valley, yeah.
So the other night it was so cold here, we turned our heater on, and I looked out the window and people were lighting their fires. Like there's like 3 or 4 chimneys that had fires in them down the road, and it's like we had a 25-degree day, and then people lighting their
Yeah.
fires at night. Oh, Mum's in the chat as well. If you go back up the Clutha, here you go. See if you can find your way to a pick 'em out.
Oh, cool.
Cool. We'll do that.
Yeah.
Up the Clutha.
It's going on the list. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for watching. Sorry, a little bit shorter tonight because we probably should get that one to bed. It's
Grandma's
roasting in here as
watching.
well. Like
You say hi, Grandma?
our thermometer says it's 23 degrees in here, but if we open the windows, you guys are going to hear some pumping party music. So we'll leave you to it. We'll
Yeah.
have a little dance. Thank you for watching. New
Yeah.
video on Sunday.
Mm-hmm. We've got a couple of giveaways coming up over the next few months
Oh,
as
yeah.
well. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
we had
as
some-
always, tell your friends.
Had
Yeah.
some companies reach out to us, say they want to do some giveaways, which is cool. That's disgusting. I burped. Edit that bit out. Yeah, thank you. See you in a couple of weeks. We'll have
Yeah.
another live stream. Yeah.
Yep. After the Catlins.
Yeah, sounds good.
Mm.
All right, thank you very much. See you later.
See ya.
You can say goodbye.
Say bye.
Oh, there you go. You're a movie star. Like, I'll push this button and then it'll say like, thanks for watching. Watch us.